Picture this. You're an egg. Not a golden egg, not a cozy one in a soft nest, but a Tarbosaurus egg lying in a dry, sandy patch of Cretaceous Mongolia around 70 million years ago. The land is brutal, vast floodplains that swing between scorching droughts and sudden floods, dusty scrublands dotted with meager plants, and rivers that are as dangerous as they are life-giving. The Nemec Formation, as paleontologists call it, is home to some of the most fearsome creatures of the late Cretaceous. There's no doting mother watching over you, no protective father hovering nearby. Your mother laid the clutch and walked away. That's it. If you make it, you make it. If you don't, well, she's already focused on her next meal. Eggs like you are easy pickings for anything with teeth, claws, or a hungry stomach. Mammals the size of cats, snakes, even small predatory dinosaurs called dromaeosaurs, the raptor family, could dig you out and gulp you down in seconds. You are helpless, voiceless, and very much alone. But then one day, the shell cracks. You push through with your tiny claws drenched in sticky fluid, gasping for breath. Congratulations, you're a baby Tarbosaurus, except it doesn't feel much like winning. You're weak, wobbly, and barely able to see properly. The outside world slams into you all at once. The brightness of the sun, the heat, the constant drone of insects, and the faint but ever-present scent of blood that seems to hang over this land. You're not alone. Your siblings are hatching too, a squirming mass of goo-covered hatchlings, each no bigger than a chicken. To anything with an appetite, you look like a buffet line. You scramble into the scrubby plants nearby, instincts screaming, hide. Survival means not being seen. Pterosaurs circle overhead, scanning the ground for an easy meal. Small raptors creep through the underbrush, noses twitching at the scent of fresh hatchling meat. Most of your siblings won't last the night. You're born into terror. Every shadow overhead feels like death. Every rustle in the grass makes your tiny heart hammer, and yet, you keep moving. Hunger gnaws at you almost immediately. But what can you eat when you're so small? Your first meals are pathetic by apex predator standards. Bugs, worms, maybe a lizard if you're lucky enough to catch one. Sometimes you stumble across scraps left behind by bigger predators. A strip of rotten meat, a bit of bone with marrow still inside. You gulp it down without hesitation, knowing that tomorrow you might starve. Eating is never safe. The moment you stop moving, the danger closes in. A shadow could sweep overhead, followed by talons. A small predator could dart from the brush. Even another Tarbosaurus hatchling, yes, your own kin, might see you as competition and snap at you. In this world, nothing is sacred, not even family. You learn quickly. Keep your head low, your legs moving, and your eyes open. Life isn't about comfort, it's about not dying. Against all odds, you survive your first few months. You've grown, now the size of a dog, lanky and awkward. You're still not scary. Not yet. Your teeth are sharp, but too small to take down real prey. Your bite is nothing compared to what it will become. Right now, you're more of a scavenger than a hunter. You skulk around carcasses left by larger predators, darting in to tear away scraps before you're chased off. Sometimes you're lucky and find something freshly killed. A hadrosaur felled by a flash flood, maybe, or the half-eaten remains of a protoceratops. You gorge yourself until your belly swells, then vanish before something bigger notices. And oh, the competition. Dinokairos, the giant ostrich mimic with massive claws, wanders the floodplains nearby. Saurolophus, herds of bulky hadrosaurs, move in groups so large they shake the earth. Ankylosaurs, walking tanks, swing their tail clubs like wrecking balls. And above all, there are the other Tarbosaurs. The older ones, the stronger ones. To them, you're not family. You're not kin. You're either future competition or an easy snack. Either way, they'd happily kill you. You've seen it happen, young Tarbosaurs mauled by adults, their cries cut short in the dust. Still, you're fast. Your long legs carry you away from danger time after time, and every day you survive, you get stronger. Years pass. You're not small anymore. As a subadult, you've finally begun to look like the predator you were meant to be. Your skull is broadening, your teeth lengthening, your legs still long and built for speed. You can take down real prey now. Stray hadrosaur juveniles, smaller ceratopsians, even an occasional sauropod hatchling if you catch one separated from its herd. But with bigger meals come bigger risks. Hunting is a brutal gamble. A horn to the side from a protoceratops could pierce your flesh. A kick from a hadrosaur could shatter your bones. Prey doesn't go quietly, and a single mistake could mean death. And you're not the only hunter. Packs of velociraptor relatives roam the land, swarming smaller prey. Other tarbosaurs, older and heavier, stalk the same hunting grounds you do. Rivalries are constant, and every meal feels like a battle waiting to happen. At last you've made it. You're an adult Tarbosaurus, 10 meters long, weighing several tons. Now you are the terror. Now the herds scatter when they sense you coming. Your skull is armed with banana-sized teeth that can crush bone. Your bite rivals even that of your famous cousin, T-Rex. This is the peak of your life. You stalk the floodplains, targeting massive hadrosaurs like Saurolophus, horned dinosaurs, and even sauropods when opportunity arises. Your sheer power dominates the ecosystem. Scavengers wait for you to leave a carcass before daring to touch it. But even now, the dangers don't end. Every hunt risks injury. A single broken leg spells death by starvation. Rival tarbosaurs battle you for territory, and those fights are savage. Jaws snapping, teeth tearing flesh, roars echoing across the plain. Sometimes both combatants leave bloodied and limping. Sometimes only one walks away. And still, hunger drives you forward. The cycle never ends. Hunt, kill, eat, defend, survive. There is no retirement for a Tarbosaurus. Old age doesn't mean peace. It means weakness. And weakness means death. Maybe you grow too slow to hunt and you starve. Maybe disease rots your body from the inside. Maybe a rival tears into you, leaving you broken in the dirt. Or maybe something bigger than you, an asteroid hurtling from space, slams into Earth and ends not just your life, but your entire species in one cataclysmic moment. Either way, the end is certain. So what was life as a Tarbosaurus really? To outsiders, you might look like a king, a ruler of your world. But your life was nothing but survival, from the fragile moment you cracked your shell to the day death finally claimed you. Every day was a gamble. Every meal, a risk. Every shadow, a threat. You spent your life fighting hunger, fighting rivals, fighting time itself. And while you may have stood at the top for a while, there was never a moment of true safety. Not in the nest. Not as a hatchling. Not as an apex adult. So yes, being a Tarbosaurus looked epic. But living it? It was a nightmare of constant fear, blood, and struggle. Next time you think life is hard, just remember, at least you weren't a Tarbosaurus. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of the video. If you haven't been subscribed to the channel yet, this is your moment. Take care and see you in the next video.